everyone. I want to start with a simple question. How much money do you spend every month? Not approximately, but exactly. And one more. If a bank offered you a loan at 24%, would you know if that is a smart decision or a risky one? If you're not completely sure, that's okay, because the truth is, many of us never thought about that. When I was just 17 years old, I finished school and I got into university. However, I didn't know what to study yet. So before choosing my major, I started working in a company that sold financial literacy courses. And every day I talked to dozens of people. Guess about what? Yes, about their money. And here I started seeing a pattern. People in Uzbekistan are hardworking and responsible. However, they don't know how actually money works. I remember one conversation very clearly. So a woman told me, I've been saving money every month for years. But she didn't know how actually money grows. And she asked me why I never have enough money, but I save every month. And the hardest part is, nobody had ever explained that to her. Let's be real about our reality. Let's be honest. In Uzbekistan, consumer loans are very common. People keep their savings in cash. Financial advice often comes from our relatives, not knowledge. And from young age, we are taught, study well, get a good job, work hard. But nobody teaches us how to protect what we earn, how to manage money, and how small decisions affect the future. Let me give you a real example. One of my friends recently got her first salary. She was overwhelmed, so she decided to celebrate. She bought new shoes, new clothes, went out to eat, and within a very short time, she came to me and asked, "Can you lend me some money?" And that moment stayed with me, because it wasn't about how much she earned, it was about how she used it. Financial literacy is not about how much you have. It's about how you use it. You use it logically, or use it just having without understanding. Okay, what can we actually do about this? Firstly, we need to start building our financial habits earlier. Not when we are 30s, not when we are in debt, but from our first income. Understanding how inflation rates work. It's kind of basic knowledge, but it's like life skills. Secondly, we need to stop being emotional with money. Because everyone is taking loan, I should also take the loan, right? No, it's not like that. And because everyone is doing that, and actually I have to do that. No, these are emotional decisions, and they are expensive ones. And thirdly, we need to self-study the basics of money. Let's be honest, no one is coming to teach us everything in this life. However, we have access to information. We can take courses, we can learn from books, and from the real data. These basic skills are not just basic ones. It's, as I mentioned, life skills. And lastly, we shouldn't be afraid talking openly about money. With our friends, with our families, not this kind of secret, but it should be an open talk. Because when we talk, we learn. When we learn, we make better decisions. If I want to say one thing to everyone who is here, understanding money is not becoming rich. It's becoming independent. taking the opportunities when they come. It's making the choices without fear. To support your family. To take every opportunities. And yes, the truth is we're never taught about that. But we shouldn't blame our system. We should change it because we are the future and we are the next generation. And yes, overall, I want to say that take these 4 simple steps. Start early, learn continuously, think logically, and talk about money openly. Thank you.